This episode of the Damage Guild podcast is sponsored by listeners like you. Join the guild at patreon.com/damageguild to receive exclusive perks, member rewards, and bonus content.
Last time on the Damage Guild podcast.
At the end of the meeting, people kind of trickle out and you find Kardain's tree. Over the next couple of days, you talk to each other. Do you send a letter?
I wouldn't want to risk a letter falling to the wrong hands. What I can do is send Mr. Crowley.
Mr. Crowley arrives at your window.
What brings you to Chepforth?
My master sat in on that meeting and wanted me to tell you all about it.
Tell her that I'm doing my utmost to prepare an exit. I shall make my return when I'm able.
Time continues to pass as you're all working on your own various business and activities. 2 weeks later, Verrol, you hear word that Basil's apothecary is doing well and they're about ready to pay back the debt.
Okay.
So, since you're the one that they've been dealing with, they would probably be arranging that through you.
I will be on hand for receipt of said funds when they become available.
Yeah, so you meet with Basil and he pays the full amount. He says, I think this should cover everything.
Well, old chap, I believe it does. I'm glad to see you back on your feet.
Couldn't have done it without you and your friends and your grandfather, of course. It's all much appreciated. I look forward to working with you again in the future.
Glad we could be of assistance. I shake his hand, and best of luck to you as well. If there is anything you need, don't hesitate to contact me.
Likewise, if you have anything that you need for medicines, or if your grandfather takes ill perhaps, just let us know and we'll see what we can do.
I dare say the old man shall outlive us all. But, yes, I shall keep you in mind, of course.
Did he pay all of the gold that both his grandfather and Zara's father loaned to him?
It's just the amount for the fan checks.
All right.
So I return to Harrogate with the funds in hand and ask for a meeting with my grandfather.
It takes a little while because he's always in other meetings, but eventually you find Lord Josco once again in a room that's been recently cleared of other guests. He's whispering to a servant as you enter, who then bows and takes his leave through the side door a few moments later. Your grandfather turns his eyes towards you, trying to read your expression before addressing you, as if trying to discern your thoughts before you have a chance to speak them out loud. His eyes narrow as his mouth slowly curls into a frown. I sense this will not be a pleasant encounter. Out with it.
You just made me a lot more nervous. First of all, here is the amount you invested in Basil's apothecary, paid back in full. And I give him the pouch of gold. You can count it, it's all there.
He doesn't look at it, he just sets it down next to him.
Okay. Well, as you've rightly sensed, there is another matter I wish to discuss now that this debt has been paid.
Let's hear it.
Well, since my return, I have endeavored to honor your every demand. I've kept to my studies, I've kept to my training, I've assisted you in managing the household, the grounds, the staff, and the tradesmen. There is much to be done, always, in keeping Harrogate at its best, and in upholding the honor by which our family name is known. While I would regret to burden you further through another prolonged absence, there is an aching in my heart which I can no longer deny. Long have you advised that I heed your instruction, for you are a man of wisdom, and true wisdom is never wrong. In fact, you've often said that if you had a gold piece for every time you were less wrong than me, you'd have 0 gold pieces. Well, you certainly have quite a few more than that. The thing is, grandfather, I believe that this time you are wrong. I must return to the far mountainside, even if only to retrieve the body of our dear friend Stoke, so that he may be put to rest near his family. I am nothing if not a man in need of some small redemption for my failings. I swear I shall carry him home on my back if I must. The gods know he'd do as much for me, and has done. For however my heart might ache, it is nothing compared to what the Levines must be enduring day and night. So please, let me go. Not to prove myself to you, not to make a show of it for every town in the valley, but for once in my life, to look beyond my own desires.
Your grandfather glares at you in silence, and the seconds drag agonizingly slowly by. Then he stands up and walks over to one of the small tables around the perimeter of the room and picks up some small warden trinket from a display stand atop it. He continues looking at it as he begins to speak. You have grown increasingly headstrong and reckless of late, ever since I sent you to Fosdale to find that would-be usurper. You have been engaging in activities that serve your own ends far more than those of the Van Jecht household. You allowed yourself to be swayed by the Ebonvale girl and that rustic dwarf to start up some experimental herb garden, and, I would add, you requested my support in affirming the deal, despite having accomplished little related to your actual mission. Then you found another excuse to delay and wandered halfway across my lands to a dangerous cave to investigate some ruptured ley line, as if it were the only danger the Strathbourne Valley faces. You returned having lost a valuable servant, and soon had the gall to ask for an investment in yet another herbalist. Your sudden apparent interest in spending all your time tending to plants would be vexing enough, if you weren't also constantly asking for funding from me to indulge your hobbies. Do you honestly believe I thought your business arrangements to be the best use of our financial resources?
Verrol's lip is quivering at this point.
Drosko pauses for a moment as he turns the trinket over in his hands. And now you want to go back to the other side of the Erdwin Mountains. The mountains are the most dangerous part of the valley. Everyone knows this. You should know better than most, considering your reason for wanting to return. Your life is more valuable than you treat it. Your grandfather finally turns to face you. A Van Jecht does not endanger himself lightly, if at all. He has soldiers and guards who handle the deadly jobs for him. A Van Jecht's job is to study, analyze information, form alliances, lay traps for his foes, and lead his men from the back after having done all he can to prepare the battlefield to his advantage. Of course, he must never be caught unprepared to fight if the need should arise, but he should never throw himself in harm's way unless there is substantial gain to be had, commensurate with the risk. And this desire you have to find the Levine boy's body is far too small a reward for the risks it entails. Losing him was a considerable blow, but if I grant your request, it will serve only to deal an even greater blow to our household if you do not return. I cannot allow you to leave Chepworth. Perhaps one day you will be ready for another errand, but not today.
Verrol is blinking back tears and trying to stand up as straight as possible. I see, Grandfather. I suppose it wouldn't sweeten the request if I offered to bring you the head of the automaton who slayed Stoke. I know how much you love Warden relics.
That is hardly my chief concern, but it seems you have no intention of staying.
I do not know how much longer I could live with myself if I did.
He turns away for a moment. So it appears that you've finally grown a spine, and you've chosen to use it to stand against me. If you insist on getting yourself killed, the least you could do is give me a proper heir before then, but you haven't even managed to do that. Begone from my sight. I'll have nothing to do with you until you come to your senses. He waves his arm out in front of him in a grand gesture of dismissal.
I open my mouth to speak, and then the next thing I know, my boots are pounding down the hallway to my room to gather my things.
After the door closes behind you, a few seconds later, you hear the sound of glass shattering.
Wow.
I go and pull my traveling pack out. I pack as much as I can fit into it, within reason. Gather my notes. I don't want him going through. I'm sure he has a key to everything that I think I have the only key to. So I take those. I don't know if I should even bid farewell to my aunt and the rest of my family. Definitely not my wife. And I'm going to go see Arath before I leave, assuming he's not in close proximity to Grandfather.
You find him leading some of the other servants in their work. He sees you and immediately stops and says, "Is something wrong, Master?"
I need you to draft something up for me, quickly, if you have a moment.
Very well. He whips out a piece of paper from some unseen pocket.
The message shall be as follows. Wanted. Strapping individual of plentiful musculature and beguiling countenance, with a proven track record of skill in battle and or fisticuffs, looking to join a team of competent adventurers boasting excellent leadership and a variety of aptitudes and proficiencies. The pride of employment under the foremost of the great houses of Chepforth can be yours, along with excellent pay and benefits, including reputation, self-confidence, and the respect of your peers. Don't wait. apply today. Contact Verrol at the Ebonvale Estate. Favorable references are preferred, but not required for those of sufficiently beguiling countenance.
Aerith finishes writing and looks up somewhat hesitantly, and he says, "Do I read this right, sir? Are you attempting to find a replacement for Stoke?"
I am, for I mean to go retrieve him, and I shall need some help.
Has your grandfather approved of this?
He has not.
He seems slightly nervous, actually. You've spoken with him?
I have.
I see. So I'm afraid I cannot post this for you without your grandfather's approval.
I understand. If you could simply make about 50 copies, and I shall post them.
I'm afraid you don't understand. I cannot go against your grandfather's will. He would have me thrown out of the household.
Yes, and I'm taking slow steps toward him as we're speaking. And I lunge out and reach for it and try to grab the paper out of his hand.
Make
a dex check.
Disarm?
Disarm, yes. I'll disarm that paper from you if it's the last thing I do. Okay.
Alright, so it's an athletics check against his reflex DC.
Oh no. Terrible roll. I rolled a 4. That's an 11.
Oof.
He pulls the paper back as you lunge for it and takes a few steps back himself and says, "Sir, I'm afraid I cannot allow you to do this."
But Aerith, you want to give me that paper.
He starts rolling it up and trying to tuck it away.
No, please, give it back. And then I stumble over awkwardly as I've tried to grab it from him, and I just push myself up and run out of the room in embarrassment.
All of the other servants that were there look at you as you run out.
They're staring wide-eyed.
Made a complete fool of myself. Next thing I need to try to do is get to the stables and see if I can saddle up a horse before someone stops me.
Do you know how to saddle a horse?
Probably not.
Riding bareback time.
Just find one that's pre-saddled.
Yeah, I don't know if that would have been part of my, training or whatever, part of...
Yeah, you probably know that much. So you go down to the stables. The stable hand is there, and he looks like he can tell something is wrong with the way you're behaving, but he doesn't...
Yeah, before I go into the stables, I kind of shrug off my backpack and, toss it over to the side of the door, so hoping he doesn't see it. Oh, yes, I should like to go for an afternoon ride, if you don't mind. Would you please saddle my gelding?
I'll have it ready for you in just a few minutes.
Thank you.
You're probably, looking around nervously.
Yeah, I, casually walk around behind the stables to be, out of line of sight of anybody who might be looking for me until I think enough time has passed that he probably has the horse ready.
So you come back to the front and he pulls the horse forward and says, "Is everything all right, sir? You seem a bit on edge."
Oh, not at all. Perfectly fine. Lovely day for a ride, isn't it?
He looks up at the sky. "Yes, I suppose it is."
There's storm clouds rolling in.
Tornadoes touching down the next field over.
Right. I'm just fine.
If you say so. He hands you the reins.
I shall see you in just a short while. I won't be gone long.
Very well. I should be here when you return then.
Very good. Good day. See you soon.
Good day.
And I'll kind of lean over and scoop up the backpack as I ride past. And do I know any ways out of Harrogate, off the grounds that don't involve going through the front gate?
There is a smaller side gate for deliveries and things.
Ah, is that closer, or would it be weird for me to go from the stables to the side gate?
Stables are probably closer to the front gate, but not by that much.
I'll take a risk with the delivery gate and just tell them, yes, I'm off to Chepforth to run a few errands before the day is out.
Is Harrogate Hall in Chepforth or just outside of it?
Yeah, it's in, but it's not in the center of town. It's its own compound, kind of
off to the side.
But I'm off to the downtown area.
Yeah.
The servant just nods and says, "Yes, sir." Opens the gate for you. Have a good trip.
Thank you. And then I'm off on the road to Fosdale.
Ride like the wind.
Yes.
Verrol arrives at Fosdale 2 days later.
Rather disheveled, I imagine, since I haven't had a servant to wait on me hand and foot during the journey.
Barely know how to take care of yourself and keep your clothes clean.
So I shall immediately go to the Ebonvale estate and seek out Lady Zara.
Here I am.
Oh, Lady Zara. Lovely to see you. Oh, I didn't see you there. I apologize. Well, I have wonderful news.
Yes?
I'm back in Fostdale and I'm to stay in your guest house.
Oh, excellent. I didn't receive word ahead of time.
Well, that's because it didn't arrive. I've brought it with me myself.
Well, very well. I will speak to Father and the servants and have them prepare the room for you.
Simply wonderful.
Allow me to invite you in to our home.
Ah, thank you, yes. Is there a stable at which I might keep my horse whilst I'm here?
Yes, it's a 3-car stable, actually, a 3-horse stable. So
rather meager accommodations, but I suppose they shall suffice.
The stable boy will see to it.
Very well. So I'll go over and stable my horse and grab my things and make my way to the guest house.
Well, it's nice speaking with you. Good to see you again. Okay, bye.
Oh yes, I suppose we should summon Master Kardain to discuss our next arrangement.
Yes, you got my word from Mr. Crowley.
I did.
Yeah, you got his response too.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yes, let me send for Kardain. I'll have Mr. Crowley do that as well.
Mr. Crowley just gives a raven-like sigh.
Mr. Crowley gives a Thane sigh.
And flies off without saying anything. So it's been a little over 2 weeks since the meeting, just so you have an idea of what the timeline is here. It takes a few hours, but Kardain, you get the message and come back, I assume?
Oh, of course. I wouldn't miss it.
Okay, so the three of you meet up together at the Ebonvale estate.
Master Kardain, wonderful to see you.
Battle brother, it's been too long. I thought I was going to get to see you sooner than this, and I go for a big hug.
Ah, yes, I stick out my hand for a handshake.
Oh, okay. And I hug his handshake.
Yes, indeed.
Just missed you so much. Zara, did you and I only hang out that one time?
Twice, as I recall. You taught me the spell, and then I gave you the potion, the oil.
That's right.
And the meeting?
Oh, and the meeting.
And the meeting, yes, of course.
We hung out 3 whole times.
In the last month.
In the last month, so feel plenty full from that, but didn't have enough Verrol.
Ha! Thick as thieves, you two.
Indeed. Verrol, pray tell, what brings you back to Fostdale?
Well, as it happens, my heart aches for the family of Stoke. I wish to go back and attempt to retrieve him in whatever state he may be in.
From the other side of the mountain?
When I was forced to deliver the news to his family, I realized that I had done him and his loved ones a great disservice by leaving him to his fate. He deserves better than that. And if the two of you would be willing to join me, I should like to go back there. For vengeance must be ours, and Stoke's fate must be better known to us than it is now.
I miss Stoke too, Verrol, but do you think this is wise?
Certainly it is not. It is one of the least wise courses of action that we might pursue, and yet it is the only one.
Nothing would bring me greater joy than to enact revenge upon the robots that took Stoke's life.
What could make this more wise is if we had the right tools for the job.
Certainly. We must be sure that our preparations are succinct and perfect.
If Stoke is still alive, then that means he's found a way to survive over there. Right? And he's not back. So he didn't find a way back over here.
True.
Right.
The rope being cut was probably the reason why, right?
And the robots that separated us.
Right.
Perhaps.
So if he's alive, yes, time is of the essence, but not to the degree that we shouldn't better equip ourselves for this.
Agreed.
Yes, what did you have in mind, Kardain?
Well, 2 things. Not to boast, but I think I have a particular spell that might be good against these. But it might be good, Zara, it might be good if you had a spell that's particularly effective. Verrol, how do you feel about your rapier? Did it bend at all? Did you break it? Like, how did it hold up stabbing into their metal carapaces?
I believe it may have been an average amount of damage that I did, but I can't recall precisely.
Of note, if you're thinking bludgeoning might be more effective, again, we're just guessing, there are 1d6 finesse bludgeoning weapons that exist, or d4. I mean, even like a light mace is a finesse agile 1d4 bludgeoning, but These are all cheap and affordable. Like a light mace is 4 silver. So
yeah, I think I'll just go with something simple and straightforward. A light mace sounds just fine. I think if it's finesse and it's cheap.
I was hoping to find you one that was also like, sure, it wouldn't have deadly, but be the same benchmark as what you're used to with your rapier. Yes, the nightstick. That seems kind of cool, by the way. Beating the robots with a nightstick. Let's see here. You could use your fist. That would hurt. That's also a D4 bludgeoning.
Yeah, that sounds painful.
Probing cane. Your cane indicates that you are low vision or are blind. So it is a finesse sweep 1d6 bludgeoning.
It's a cane that blind people use.
Yeah, probing canes are made from reinforced wood with the same strengthening process and treatment as a longbow. This is basically like a fancy one-handed club. It's more expensive. A club is only, 1 silver, if that. A probing cane is 5 silver, but it gets you to 1d6.
Is a club... okay, a club is also D4?
Oh, club isn't finesse, is the problem.
Oh, okay.
You need a finesse weapon, right, for the type of swash you are?
I mean, it helps to have a finesse weapon, yeah.
So, I mean, we would basically just be spending a little more money to get you a fancy club that is actually a cane, which is way cooler. You beating people up with a cane is sweet.
It's legit.
You could really pimp it out and have like a really nice, fancy...
like engraved handle.
Yeah. I mean, there are weirder weapons out there. There's like, monk weapons like the tonfa, but you can't use that, so...
Yeah, super metagaming here to guess whether they would be resistant to like only certain types of mundane damage or not.
I hit them with my elemental blast, and I don't remember if those hits were particularly effective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I honestly don't think I even got that many hits on them. So I don't know that I have very much data to go off of in terms of...
Right. But if it's a 5 silver piece investment, I will give you those silver pieces, and you can go to the local, weapon manufacturer or whoever would be able to make such a thing.
Yeah.
Even if it's not useful in this particular situation, having more than one damage type is generally a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to come up again. It'll come, even if it's not these robots, it'll come up where you're like, man, I really wish I had like bludgeoning or slashing right now.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Pathfinder really seems to reward preparedness, and it's like, sure, that might not be your go-to weapon like the club or the cane or whatever, like other things you might buy, but being able to switch to it on the fly when an enemy is weak to something or resistant to something else is just...
right.
It's nice. It doesn't really cost you much.
Yep, for sure. I'm going to buy the probing cane, and that'll take care of it.
Rather than having it be a cane for the blind, you could also just say that it's a sturdy walking stick, but not,
yeah, that's exactly...
not quarterstaff length.
Well, I feel like Verrol would have like a regal scepter, like a...
He's fancy enough. He could rock a cane.
That's exactly how I'm going to style it, or I'll just say it's like an engraved walking stick.
The royal cane. Give him the cane.
Right.
Now, Brian... have you secured a spell that you think is particularly spicy for such an enemy?
Not specifically for them, but I do think I have some stuff that will work. Yeah.
Okay. I will say, there is a spell that you can learn that I can't, that I'm not jealous of, but it was so powerful they had to errata it.
Not Horizon Thundersphere.
It's better than Horizon Thundersphere, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Super long distance...
I remember seeing that one.
Yeah, you could really blow them. It's just something to consider, because we have the downtime and the funds. So if our goal is to go in there, just theorizing, I have no idea what Thane's got planned, but if our goal in general is to go in there guns blazing, this is a guns blazing kind of a spell.
Yeah, I don't know. I only have the 2 rank 2 slots, and I already have some damage dealing spells. Blood Vendetta would work against them. The halberd guy.
Does it? They have to be able to bleed.
It's a requirement you can bleed.
Oh, you can bleed. So they don't have to be able to bleed? Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, dude, if you could get a vendetta on that halberd, dude.
I thought Blood Vendetta was a...
deals persistent bleed damage? Does that mean...
persistent bleed damage wouldn't affect a robot.
It wouldn't affect... Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but it's persistent bleed, but bleed damage is basically just hit point drain. Doesn't mean you necessarily need to be physically bleeding.
Bleed is a damage type in the same way that acid and fire are damage types.
Oh, so it could potentially work on them.
So anything that is immune to bleed wouldn't take any damage from that.
Okay, so they would have to specifically be immune to bleed in order for it not to bleed. Okay.
Okay, interesting. All right, cool. So it's worth a try.
Yeah.
All right, let's go kill us some robots.
It is currently the 25th of Estiva. So 2.5 weeks into summer. It has been 61 days since you lost Stoke.
Man.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Even returning with his body or bones is something.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the goal.
If nothing else, give them to his family and give them closure.
Right.
Listen, Verrol, I'm hopeful we'll find Stoke. Okay, I really am. But if we're taking all that risk to go over the mountain again, I think it's time I look for my family. Even if you guys can't come with me.
Well, Master Kardain, we are with you to the end. If you know the location where your family was last seen and you can point to it on a map, it's somewhere we can reach.
You do know at least that your home was in the southern part of the mountains. So, a quarter of the way around this valley area.
I don't want to drag you two with me and get you hurt, but yeah, that's probably where I'd look.
Master Kardain, allow me to quickly check my calendar. I am available, as it so happens.
Yeah, I'll see what Dervin thinks and see if I can get away from the arboretum for a time.
Well, if you've built up those vacation hours, you've certainly earned the time off.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping, and I could, pair it with one of my upcoming weekends, and try to get as much time possible.
I'm sure they can appoint someone to manage affairs in your stead.
Yeah, there's a couple capable tenders.
Perhaps tell them that you're having a child and perhaps get some additional hours off that way.
Yes.
I mean, that would be a lie, Zara, so...
Well, yes, I didn't say you had to tell the truth about it.
Listeners, Brian's nodding at the fact that I'm about to have my first human child. Sean is.
Yes, indeed.
Very soon. And it's a daughter.
Heck yeah, dude.
Man. Whew.
That's right.
Well, from all of us here in DGP Nash, a big congrats to Mr. Shabrams and his wife, of course.
Mostly congrats to her.
Lesser congrats to you.
All right, so did we spend the money to get you the cane?
Yes, I did. I spent my own money.
Oh, okay. We could use party funds for that.
It's okay. While I still have money to flaunt, I plan to do so until it runs out and I'm destitute.
Is there anything else we could think of to bring, or are we good to go, you think, guys?
I'm sure we'll think of something when it's too late.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we are wont to do.
You know what we need? A potion of invisibility. Why don't we just go get some of those?
Oh, yeah.
Of note, if we had a lot more money and it was feasible, I actually was considering spending some downtime just making potions so that we can have more than 5 per day on a particularly dangerous day, but...
Wow.
I mean,
you can do that?
Yeah, as an herbalist, I can make a very small... Brian can make, anything. I can make a very small subset of stuff, so...
But I'm saying, you can increase your production by investing extra money?
Yeah, if I pay money and do crafting and succeed on the crafting and have the time to do the crafting, yada, 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 I can have more potions than just the 5. It's that those would be permanent copies.
So are these healing potions or elixirs of life?
They could be the same elixirs of life.
Wow.
Oh, I can't make healing potions. That's something Brian can make. Those are magical. I can make alchemical healing items, which is the elixirs of life.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
So you can make, antibiotics, and Brian can make...
Real magic.
Magic.
Magical
like
stuff.
magic.
To put it into real world terms.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Thane, what was the price of the new... So Thane, listeners, just so you know, Thane hooked me up with some custom elixirs of life that don't actually technically exist.
Yeah, listeners, plug your ears, because this is a spoiler alert.
They are 10 gold each.
Oh, yikes.
Wow.
So if I rolled ridiculous like Brian did earlier, I could get them down to 5. It's not worth it for where we're at. I think we should just make the extra potion from Braun and be happy with 5 potions. I've also got a cornucopia for somebody to hold. That's us going into the fight with 6 consumables worth of healing.
That puts us in much better position, because elixirs of life actually feel like not a waste to drink, whereas healing potion, minor healing potions, feel like an absolute waste of actions.
Yeah, but the custom ones that Thane has created for me aren't a waste. Normally, herbalists' potions that they have right now at this point are a waste of actions. I feel much less bad about Kardain's contribution to our economics. I'm making essentially 50 gold worth of potions per day. Braun's making 10 gold a day, you guys.
I think we should just get in the habit of drinking them before bed if we don't use them all, just so that we can get our money's worth.
Oh, let's do this thing, you guys. I'm excited.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. So, Operation Let's Get Back Stoke.
Very catchy.
So you spend the rest of the evening finishing up your preparations?
Yes, my preparations include making a huge banner sign that says "Welcome Back, Stoke," and I hang it in front of Ebonvale Manor, and I tell Lord Ebonvale, just leave that there for a few days, and don't just pretend it's not there, because we're thinking positive thoughts, right? Positive affirmations.
Verrol, you're all ready with your prep?
I believe I am.
What's that there? That's a fine piece of wood. Let me see that.
Ah, yes, this is my walking stick.
Did you hurt yourself?
I did not. I simply wish to carry it as an alternate means of inflicting pain upon my foes.
Oh.
I call it Skull Thumper.
This thing's really, it's got some good weight to it.
It does.
It's got to be at least a D6 of damage, this thing.
At least, if not more. When I add my strength to its strength, we can produce great numbers of damage.
But it's like, it's lean, it's swift. It's real nice.
It's the best I could come up with at short notice.
What about you, Zara? You feel like you're ready?
I've had a good long time to rest and recuperate. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Let's hit the road, shall we?
Yeah, like old times.
For old time's sake. For Stoke.
Yeah, for Stoke.
For Stoke.
Now that you're all stoked up, you head off the following morning, after all of your preparations are done, and make your way to the mountains.
Can we tell, Thane, once we've gotten to the blight, like where it starts to get really bad and all the foliage like really morphs and changes?
Yeah.
Could we give up some travel time to start doing exploration stuff?
Okay, so you want to be taking it slower and more cautiously in that area?
If my teammates want to, because I was going to say, like, I do have a really good look for traps thing with my high wisdom.
I don't know that we need to look for traps out here in the wilderness. Maybe once we're in the tunnels. But even then, we've walked through the tunnels a lot, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just don't want anything to get the jump on us.
Yeah, less important over paths we've already treaded as opposed to new territory.
Yeah, if you guys don't think we need to take it cautiously.
Or troddened.
Troddened. Yes, thank you.
Just maybe we should take it that cautious and do exploration maybe once we reach some of the places where we've been attacked before from the constructs and the goblins.
Mm-hmm. The cheese goblins.
No, they're like Gollum.
Yeah, the little Gollum dudes. All right.
Yep.
So your journey through the non-blighted lands is fairly uneventful. And as you get to the worse areas, it's been a month since you've been in this area. And during that time, the Grove Tenders have been doing their best to try to repair the land, heal what they can. So when you arrive, it seems as though these trees at the fringe, at least, are starting to look a little bit better, and the water also seems a little cleaner than what you remember.
Oh, wow.
It's not a drastic change, but it is noticeable.
Your kinfolk have done good work here.
Yeah, I'm always impressed with what some of the higher-up attendees can do. Just look at that.
Magnificent.
On your second day of travel, you arrive at the mountains. You had no particularly dangerous encounters along the way. You saw a few enlarged beasts and such, but nothing that was a threat to you.
Well, let's get into that mountain, shall we?
Let us, indeed.
I felt like we had a really good setup before, right? It was like I'm doing the wisdom trap-seeking thing.
Hazards.
Yeah, hazard searching, right? And then Jay, you were trying to leverage your stealth initiation, right?
Yeah.
And then, Brian, you were
I
covering...
think I was casting a spell, but I could also scout now that we don't have Stoke with us.
Yeah, we should definitely have one of us cover scout. Whether it's you or Jay, you guys can figure that out. You have the same stealth check as Jay, so you could also try to get initiative based off your stealth.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, my default is set to avoid notice, but I could just as easily scout.
We might not want to do this, actually. It's a really long walk, isn't it, to where we think the foes are?
Yeah.
So maybe we wait till we've done that walk and then do exploration activities?
Yeah, I think so. Let's wait till we get all the way close to where the big chamber is, where we lost Stoke.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they have ambushed us right before we go down, where that cliff that we had to get the ladder.
Yeah.
So maybe there as well we might want to explore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm fine going full speed, just except those two places.
All right. That sounds good. Let's do it.
You reach the area where the cavern opens up to the cliff below you. And then you hear up ahead kind of a messy, wet, slurping sound.
Oh, no.
Ooh, I don't like messy, wet, slurping sounds.
Nor do I.
Especially in caves.
You can't see anything up ahead, except those with dark vision can see in the distance. There's the opening into the tunnel that leads to the polluted fountain.
So that's off to the right?
Yeah, ahead and to the right. That's all that you can see ahead of you.
Okay, I say we make our way up to that corner and then look around cautiously.
Yeah.
Look around the corner.
I mean, should we just jet and try to head to the...
I don't love the idea of running headlong down a narrow passage next to a deep cliff when there could be enemies in a tunnel nearby.
Yeah.
This is what we feared, that us pouring this stuff into that chasm would do something.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions, Kardain. Let's see what it is first.
Okay, well, can we, stealthily do this? Sneakily do this?
Yeah.
Let's.
Maybe you two do it and I'll hang back, because you're more stealthy.
I'll be back here for moral support, you two. I whisper that.
I'd like to stealth.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
I'll make sure I'm within a helpful distance.
Then both of you can give me your secret stealth checks.
Super secret stealth check.
Okay. Who's in front?
Verrol.
Yeah, I'm in front.
Wait, you can't see without a light source.
I have the Everlight crystal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that means that you can't sneak very well in the dark with a light source.
Unless we say otherwise, Thane, you and I have an understanding that I'm distributing the 5 elixirs like I have been.
Okay.
2 of them to Jay, 2 of them to Brian, and then I keep 1 for myself.
Right on.
Sweet.
Okay.
So maybe I should just sneak up then?
Yeah, you should just sneak up.
Zara attempts to sneak up on the corner. You peek around the edge, looking inside, and spot about 30 to 40 feet down the passage 2 gigantic centipedes eating what looks like the corpse of a very large bat.
Oh my goodness.
Yuck.
These centipedes are each 12 to 15 feet long.
Oh
my goodness.
And
gross.
maybe 3 or 4 feet wide, counting their legs.
Wow.
Jeez.
Centipedes that are 3 or 4 inches long are already disgusting.
Yeah,
I
terrifying.
can't imagine one that big. Do they seem to have noticed me?
The closer one turns its head towards you
Uh-oh.
as you peek around the corner. And it doesn't seem as though it is satisfied with one bat for its meal. Clearly that wouldn't feed both of them. So it begins to turn towards you.
Oh, no.
Oh, great. Great.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, boy.
Roll for initiative.
And roll for initiative.
Oh man, I rolled bad for initiative. It's a 10.
Ooh, that's a juicy 27.
Ooh, wow. Kardain is just a little bit slower than Zara here on a 25.
Zara is first.
So first thing I will do is shout back down the hallway, "Hey, 2 giant centipedes!"
Awesome. We'll be right there.
Do they look friendly?
I don't know. Let me go up and talk to them and see what they say.
Go ask if they'll give you a hug.
That's a good idea, Zara.
Let's see here. What are my options? I would like to curl up in a ball and cry. If I run down the big hallway towards the centipedes, then it puts me further away from my friends. But it looks like they're going after me in initiative, so maybe that won't be the end of the world, but I also don't want to be in close combat with them.
But possibly in the efforts of making new friends. So
That's true.
there's that.
That's true.
It's like 5 minutes later, and then we're riding on their backs through the caves. Go, Senti and Petey.
Zara, I could bring you my shield. I could put my shield in front of you.
You could do the drop out of Inish and then jump back into Inish.
That's true. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to delay. I don't know if we've delayed yet in this podcast.
I have, but I don't think you guys have tried it yet.
Okay. I want to give delaying a try. I want to see what it feels like. I'll do a little delay action.
All right.
What does it feel like to not do things for a while?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Unfortunately, one of them went right in between Zara and Kardain.
Oh, shoot. I didn't see where the centipede was.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to see where the centipede was.
Oh, okay. We're not supposed to, as the players, we're not supposed to know. Okay. Brian, I thought I gave you sound advice. I may have just killed you.
Cool, thanks.
Appreciate it.
Oh, no.
So it was 25, 26, 27. So the closer centipede that spotted you.
Were we scouting? Because I would have had a 26.
No.
No? Okay.
No, you and I were just standing there while Zara went up ahead.
Yeah, you can't scout from behind. Zara was the scout.
Verrol and Kardain witness Zara being swallowed by a giant centipede and ran screaming back to Fosdale to tell everyone that we lost another combatant.
And then her needle darts just come out and she pops her head out like a chest burster like 5 seconds later.
Oh, it was so dreadful in there.
My.
Trying to think what Zara would say after bursting forth from its stomach.
Sticky and goopy in here.
I've stayed in far better giant centipedes than this.
As your head's just poking out all covered in green goop.
The closer centipede charges forward down the hall, reaches out its mandibles and tries to bite you.
Ooh.
And it hits.
Uh-oh.
Dude, can you detta that thing now? That's short for blood vendetta, by the way.
Oh, Detta. Yeah, faux show.
Depends on the damage type. It might be the right damage type.
We shall see.
Oh, wait, no, you have to use your reaction to delay, don't you?
No, I think that's readying an action.
I thought it's 2 actions in your reaction to... Oh, that's readying an action. Okay, not to delay. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So you might still be able to.
I don't remember if you lose your reaction when you delay, though.
I think it is readying. I was confused.
You can't use reactions until you return to the initiative order.
Oh, no.
I guess like Zara turned around to us like, hurry up, come, get past me.
And all of a sudden,
just chomps down on your shoulder.
like the scene where Frodo gets stung by the spider and foam just starts coming out of his mouth.
Man, I tried to use meta information to game the system and it ended up working against me.
The system.
Blast.
Curse the system.
Okay, well anyway, it bites you for 16 points of damage. Ooh. And can I have you make a fortitude save?
Ouch. Can I decline? Kindly? Let's see. That would be a 23.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a success.
Okay. All right.
Success doesn't sound super great.
Yeah, I feel like successes don't necessarily mean we're okay when it comes to this particular game system, listeners. I'm very skeptical that a success means what we think it means.
Well, I think you're okay for now. So, going to make a second bite. You do have cover because you're around the corner, but it still just barely connects. And you take another 16 points of damage.
Oh,
good
really?
Nice.
Oh, no.
Dude, that was all my health.
Wow.
That was exactly your health?
1 round.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
My goodness.
I had 32 health points, and now they're all gone.
And now they're all
There's 0
gone.
left. What? Wow, indeed.
Well, at least maybe the poison goes away.
Cool.
But probably not.
And that's just one of the centipedes.
Well, you need to make another saving throw for the second one, too.
Okay. Fortitude save. 26.
That one's fine. Well, that was rough.
Well, that was fun.
Zara, no!
We're in this narrow causeway. I can't see the giant centipede that just ate Zara.
Nor can I.
Nope. Zara is standing right on the corner.
It's because it was attacking from around the corner. You probably saw its head peek out and bite her, but...
Yeah, you saw the pincers come around the corner.
Oh, man. This is, not ideal.
So...
really not good.
Of note, you also dropped your potion that you were carrying.
Oh no!
But that means there's a potion right there if someone wants to try to use it on you.
Wait, did you have both potions or just one? Because I give you 2 at the start of each adventuring day.
What was in my hands? I have marked.
Were you double fisting the elixirs of life?
Just the one.
Okay, well, there's not really much reason for you not to double fist potions.
Unless he ever needs to use a hand for something else.
Verrol, what do you think we should do? I mean, Zara needs us.
Rush to her aid, of course.
Okay. Did Zara communicate to us that she saw 2 centipedes? Did that actually happen?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, we know there's another one. I don't think we want to just run in there.
What should we do instead?
I think I might also do what Brian just did.
Die?
Delay?
That seems like a poor choice.
Seems rather extreme, don't you think?
No. I'm thinking if they're not humanoids, these are centipedes. Their behavior is likely just they're going to come looking for us, right?
Yep.
So I don't think we lose a lot if I drop down in a niche. The other centipede was already faster than me. So like the only thing I'm doing is letting the other centipede be ahead of me. But the advantage might be that their head pokes out and then I can do something powerful without needing to needlessly expose myself to an attack by like spending actions to run to the enemy. Usually you want the enemies to come to you in Pathfinder when possible.
Yeah, so when you delay, you just go back into the initiative order at a certain point.
Until you choose to jump back in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty flexible. I mean, you could do something different with your turn. I've got ranged options. I don't want to just jump in there and get destroyed.
Yeah, I can't get there anyway. If I would have to use 2 move actions just to get into melee.
That's what I'm saying. We have information from Zara. So let's use what's valuable from Brian's play. We know there's 2 centipedes. We know it's not probably that terribly intelligent. We know its behavior is most likely to come after us. So why don't we leverage that, and maybe we could both drop out of a niche and have them come to us. Make them come to us, and then our first set of actions, I think, could be more powerful. I don't know how far away the centipede is. Maybe it can't get to us. Maybe this is a waste, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to drop out of initiative, Dungeon Master.
Okay. You could also ready an action, because if you delay, then they take their full turn before you have a chance to come back in. If you ready an action, then you can do something as soon as they pop out, but you only get part of your turn. So
right, but I want my full turn. Well, I guess the negative is the second centipede will presumably also be going before I do, versus I could hold my place in line and stay ahead of the second one. I get that. That's a fair point. So yeah, ready would be, it tacks on 1 extra action and uses up my reaction. That's correct?
Readying means you can spend 2 actions to take a 1 action reaction. It doesn't just tack on an extra action, it's a 2 action activity to ready in order to do 1 single action as a reaction.
Yeah, so you can't ready like a 2 action spell, you can't ready a 2 action cantrip. It's the worst. It's the worst. We had it so good in 5th edition, we didn't even realize.
I mean, there's pros and cons to both ways, so whichever you want to do. You could also take your turn now and try to heal Zara or something.
I don't have an option that does that right now. That would be like 2 moves to get to her. She's too far away from my stubby little dwarf legs. 3rd action, feed her the potion that's in my hand. I'm not going to lose my place in line, Jay. I'm going to go ahead and Rousing Splash you.
Yeah, so it looks like temporary hit points don't count as healing and therefore don't wake you up from unconscious.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
It does make sense. So,
Verrol, here, some water to protect you.
Well, thank you, good sir.
So you get 4 hit points from Rousing Splash.
I don't know how far or close I need to be. I'm just going to raise a shield because my character just doesn't really have a good option for this situation.
Okay, so it's the second centipede's turn.
Oh my goodness, these things are huge!
Good
Yeah,
night.
dude.
Massive.
It rushes around the corner, pauses momentarily when it sees Zara lying on the ground, but then continues crawling along the wall towards the big source of light just ahead, with Verrol there.
Yes. That would be me.
Now they can see it in Foundry. Now they know why I was so scared.
I thought our initiatives were so high, Brian. I didn't think
I
that was
know.
gonna. I thought
What
you were just
happened?
gonna hop behind me, and then I was gonna move forward and be defensive. That was my whole plan.
You happen to be in the exact 1 initiative spot between us.
These are technically huge, aren't they? I've never seen us fight something this big before.
These are huge.
Oh no.
Yep.
There's stuff that comes with that.
So it's crawling along the wall, making its way towards you, but it doesn't actually reach you on this turn.
Oof.
Ooh.
That's good news.
It's now Verrol.
Okay. For my turn, I'm going to wrap my dueling cape and raise it defensively.
I think you probably would have already had your cape at least wrapped at the start of this.
Yeah, that's true. Once we saw that there were enemies, I probably would have at least wrapped it. So
I'm really worried about the position we're in if the Game Master's giving us free actions.
yeah, exactly. So I'll raise it as one action, and I'm going to try to create a diversion. This is mostly for the sake of doing something that I can gain panache from. Make a deception check. I'm gonna kick a rock across and have it ping off the far wall of the chasm to see if it distracts it or something like that. And that's an 18 against its perception DC.
An 18 is a failure. You kick the rock away and keeps its eyes focused, laser guided on you.
Yeah. Looks toward it and then looks back.
And then its fuzzy feelers come reaching out toward you. Its antennae.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You could always intimidate it.
Intimidate.
Intimidate. Kardain is Australian also.
Yeah, sure. I'll try to
The southern dwarves.
I'll try to demoralize it. I'll use intimidating glare. I'll just try to stare it down. That's a 28. Good night.
Whoa.
That's a critical success.
Crit success.
Frightened
fear?
2. Wow.
Frightened 2, fear only ticks down by 1 value per turn, right?
I think so.
Correct.
Yes.
So that's going to stick around for another turn.
Awesome. All right. And that'll do it.
Clearly that's the one we're going to try to kill first, I think. So yeah, what look do you give this guy?
It's always the lazy eye. 5 goes west. Don't get it twisted. That's always the intimidating glare. My eyeball just goes in 10 different
Pops
directions.
out of your head.
Yeah.
Except lazy eye doesn't move. That's the whole...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you can see that it halts in its tracks momentarily as it sizes you up.
Back you.
Zara,
Yes.
make your saving throw.
All right.
DC 10 plus your dying, so 11.
Yeah, it's just a flat 11 he needs to make, right?
Roll D20 and I got a 14.
Oh, okay.
Success.
Well, at least that's going well.
So you're stable.
Ah, stable. Nice.
That's really good news, Brian, that you rolled as well as you did there.
Yes, it is.
Okay, now it's the first centipede's turn again. And sensing that there's still a threat as it comes out around the corner, it's also going to move towards the other two. So because this is a narrow passageway, the first one is up on the wall. The second one goes down and kind of goes below the ledge along the cliffside.
Yeah.
And then as it gets close to you, it swings its tail around and tries to whack Verrol.
Whoa. Wow.
No. It tries to whack Kardain. Clearly, I'm the more dangerous.
It's 10 feet. It's 15 feet away from me for our listeners. Good night.
Yikes.
They have super reach.
I guess my initial estimate of their size was probably not accurate. I said they're like 12 to 15 feet long. They're probably like 20 or 30 feet long, judging from how these numbers are.
Oh my gosh.
But it misses with its tail.
Oh, phew.
Thank goodness.
And now it's Kardain's turn.
Well, we're in trouble. I think we need to bring out the big guns.
I agree.
All right, I'm going to cast a spell. And Kardain, his hands begin to crackle in thunder strike. A tendril of lightning. Somehow the wind spirits are smiling upon us, and somehow lightning makes its way inside the cave and strikes the centipede.
Yes.
Which one? The frightened one?
The one that's frightened, yeah. Spell rank 2 thunder strike.
The frightened condition turns a failure into a critical failure.
Ooh.
Whoa.
What does that mean in this case with thunder strike's damage?
It's double damage.
Oh, sick.
Wow.
We needed that.
16 lightning, and then there's like a reverberation, and there's another 6 sonic damage. So I rolled 22
And double that
And double.
to 44.
to 44.
Wow.
This was not the spell prepared for you, Centipede, but we need it.
And the lightning strikes it, and the centipede just writhes around and flails
Yes.
all over the place. And its sizzling carapace
And then Kardain goes, unlimited power.
Unlimited.
Its carapace sizzles and smokes as it struggles to keep moving, but it looks like it's barely still alive.
Oh, it's still alive. We need to kill it. I need to kill
Yes.
it. I'm going to chuck an elemental blast at this thing.
Yeah.
We need to finish it off, right? We have to.
Get it.
The great thing about Thunderstrike is it does not affect my multi-attack penalty, and I can follow up with something that does.
Oh, sweet. Because it's a saving throw, not an attack roll.
That probably doesn't hit, does it?
15.
Oh, with the fear, though. The -2 fear.
-2 from frightened, -1 from being clumsy from the Thunderstrike.
I don't know if it is clumsy, though. I thought clumsy was only if it's made of metal.
Oh, is that what it said?
I'm pretty sure it's only if it's metal. A target wearing metal armor or made of metal takes, and if damaged, is clumsy.
Dang.
So it's not that good.
I didn't read the full spell.
Too bad they're not mecha centipedes.
Actually, yes, it's great that they're not mecha centipedes.
So does it just barely miss?
It still does miss. It was close, but it misses.
Oh, no. No. That's my whole turn, y'all. I was considering either raising a shield or trying to finish it off. I felt like finish it off was the better move.
Yeah, no, it was.
But raising a shield was guaranteed. Versus,
don't worry, I'm your shield, Master Kardain.